welcome to the show, and before we get to it, be sure to subscribe to us over on our Patreon, where you can take part in episode polls, see Cinema Snob episodes in advance, like sections of our upcoming supersized episode on 1983 in film. That's all over at patreon.com/thecinemasnob, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification button as well. Looking for some DVDs and some shirts? Well, you could go to a thrift store, or you could visit our archive site, thecinemasnob.com, which has our various original movies and uncut DVD exclusive episodes, plus the link to our t-shirt and mug store on Bonfire, with everything from Lloyd-approved mugs to snob shirts, Saul, and more. Check it out over at thecinemasnob.com.
So, there's been some severe not give a crap mode, honestly, with a lot of the MCU movies I've been reviewing. And I'm not even saying that the movies themselves are necessarily on like autopilot, not give a crap mode or something like that. I'm just saying me personally. I'll see him and I'll be like, I just don't know how much I really care. Even the one, like, yeah, sure, there's ones that I gave, like, a negative review to, like Love and Thunder, the recent Ant-Man, Eternals. But even the ones I liked, it's not like I thought about them much afterwards. And I still felt like I was kind of there as an obligation, even though recommended it, certainly. But would I have seen some of them just on my own? Probably not. Like a lot of, within the last couple of years, they've all played out kind of about like I thought they would. With Guardians of the Galaxy 3, thank God I'm back to giving a shit. It's been a long time since I was this invested in an MCU movie. I actually really dug the hell out of this film. There's a lot of things we're dealing with here, such as Star-Lord's depression, and most importantly, Rocket's backstory, as the crux of the film deals with the Guardians traveling to save Rocket's life after he's injured, and we're given a series of flashbacks showing his origin. And it is just horrific. And damn, the movie really does go there in showing this gut-wrenching story that's both sad and has a tremendous amount of heart. I was so interested in Rocket's backstory that there were a couple of times I was disappointed that it would cut to the present-day footage. And as much as I liked Kang in the previous Ant-Man, the villain that they got here, this guy relishes in his screen time. And my God, do you want to see this guy get what's coming to him? And so I was glad that there is a new MCU movie where the humor also works. And with stuff like Quantumania, Love and Thunder, those types, it wasn't that I wanted them to be this hard drama. It wasn't that I didn't want them to have humor in them. It was that the humor that they did have in them sucked. Here, like with the previous Guardians, there is a balance between serious material and jokes, and neither negates the other. More often than not, it feels natural to the story, and not just some awkward line crowbarred in where it isn't wanted. I'm not saying it's consistently like that. The movie does have its flaws. There's just less of that here than in the last couple of Marvel movies. The jokes don't undercut the drama, really, but there are times where there are pause for shtick moments, and you can feel it when it happens, where the pacing just kind of stops dead so that some ad-libby part can happen. Like here, Like here will be a scene where they pause and have some banter about suit buttons, or which facial expression means that someone is dead. And it's those kind of parts that they do feel like they would normally be edited out, yet would be on an extended DVD version where you'd be like, I can see why that was cut. I mean, it does have the needle drops too, of course. I mean, you expect that with these three movies. Again, I'll get into some flaws about this. In terms of the needle drops, it does feel like they were better integrated into the previous two movies. Whereas here, sometimes it does feel like an obligation that a song will pop up. Sometimes it does feel kind of random a little bit. But yeah, there's parts where it works, and then there's other parts where I might get like whiplash a little bit when something starts playing. And it does do the thing too where their idea of bringing in a new character is just to make them dumb. Now, as the movie went on, I liked this character a little better as it went on, but it does do that kind of thing. There's also this catastrophic event that happens, like, maybe 2/3 into the movie, and it's just kind of brushed off. I was like, can we acknowledge this a little bit more? I was questioning whether or not the thing I thought happened, because they're just like really blasé about it. But I can tell you, to go back to the good things, I can tell you what a couple of them are. One, that it's a James Gunn movie, so of course it's got Lloyd Kaufman in it. I can see him right away too when he pops up. I'm like, yeah, Snob's dad's in the movie. Lloyd Kaufman's right there. But in a cameo I was absolutely not expecting. So, okay, there's a scene where a character knocks on a door, and then on the other side of it is, and I was like, is that who I think it is? Now, if you're worried about any kind of Marvel spoilers right now, this has nothing to do with it. This is not a Marvel spoiler I'm about to do. So the person who answers this door, instantly, I was like, I know who that is. That's Karen Abercrombie. That's Miss Clara from War Room. But she has like one line in this. And so I wasn't sure right away if it was her or not until that was what I was looking for at the ending credits. It was like, I'm not waiting for like this end credit stinger or that end credit stinger. I'm waiting to see if that was Karen Abercrombie in this scene. And it was. And she is also a part too where it looks like she could be in any kind of future installment in this particular world with this group of characters. So I'm like, if we are now combining the MCU with the faith-based universe, please do that. She has powers. I've seen War Room. There's some kind of powers going on there where like the husband's cheating and they cause food poisoning. See, that could be how Kang is defeated. Swift food poisoning. At the least, it'll stop him from cheating, like it did the cheating husband. Despite its flaws, the movie left me in a really, really, really good mood. And on the strength of its heart and the pretty powerful rocket stuff, I'll give it a B+, a really good B+ too. This is one I was glad I saw it in the theaters. And it was nice. Again, it was nice to give a shit again. Like, it reminded me of why I liked a lot of these movies to begin with. I won't say it's a great film or that I was from beginning to end in love with it. It can certainly be tightened here and there. But I thought it was really, really damn good. I guess you were right with predicting a B, even though it was a higher B. It was. A lot of people voting for a B. I'll go ahead and end the poll. A lot of people voting for a B. Probably were thinking I'd give it like a begrudging B- or something like that.